I don't feel sorry for them, man. I don't give a flying pancake what happens to them, man. They deserve it. Many men deserve it. I'm talking about your blue pill men who deserve it. Men who think just because she kisses you softly, she's loyal to you. They deserve it. Yeah, men like Tyrese Gibson, men like Kevin Garnet, men like Scottie Pippin. They deserve it. Men like some of you who might be listening and you think I'm too harsh in the manosphere. You think maybe I'm a misogynist. You are probably trying to label me as a woman-hating chauvinist, right? You deserve what you get. You deserve what you got. And you deserve what you are about to get. Are you about to get married according to the system? You deserve exactly what you get if you have not been familiarized with words, acronyms like Redpill, ibmor, MGTOW, SYSBM, EBM. If you're not familiar with terms like gaslight, ghosting, flaking, you deserve exactly what you're about to get. If you don't know what a blue pillar is, you deserve exactly what you are about to get. You deserve it. Have you ever heard of a simp? Do you know what simping is? If you don't know, you deserve exactly what you get. Men like these, we red pill men cannot feel sorry for. We should applaud these women for taking them to the cleaners. We should applaud these women for taking their children away completely. I'm not talking about visitation, I'm talking about completely. Because they are fools. I'm not feeling very empathetic today. This is probably one of the harshest side of Mr. Lemba that most of you have ever seen. See, one thing about me, I'm all about my brothers, but I hate stupid men. And I'm not talking about men who are really young, dumb, and full of something. I'm talking about men who are a good 27 years old and older. Men who are old enough to have seen what goes on in this gynocentric world. Men who are old enough to see other men before them fall. Basketball players who have seen basketball wives. Artists and singers who've seen other men get taken to the cleaners. Men who have seen Eddie Murphy's Delirious and half. And how she wants half. But yet they go in without protecting themselves. They go in without counseling and talking to a family attorney or AKA a divorce lawyer. Now, I don't agree with getting married according to the system. But I do give you guys safe ways to get married according to the system if your religion requires it. Why? Because unlike many brothers in the manosphere, I don't believe I'm going to change any man's religious views. At all. A man believes what he believes. His faith is his faith. I am not going to change that. But if a man does not heed the warnings, if you do not take the advice, if you go in like a complete fool, if you do not get married and divorced in states where the alimony is very little or zero, is because you're not red pill. If you did not know not to leave all your money in the bank, it's because you haven't heard Mr. Lemba's video, Never Trust Women. If you do not know to get a church, meaning not the building, but a paper saying that you own a church, and through the church a non-profit, and through the non-profit you put your home under so this woman cannot touch your home, it's on you. A man should protect himself every single time. But these guys chose not to. I'm not sorry. I don't care. It's not my problem to feel sorry for blue pill simps, for white knights, for manginas. You see, if Tyrese was red pill, he would never show this woman that his child is his greatest weakness. Remember my video, guard your tongue from women, guard your tongue against women? If these brothers were red pill, if they saw my videos, if they saw videos from other brothers in the manosphere, they would know that when you show a woman your weakness, she exploits it and use it to destroy you. They would know you cannot show women emotions, that you must be like a blank wall. Let her mind tells her what she wants to see, but you show nothing. See, men don't understand, which is why men hate women. Men hate women because they let themselves go invulnerable. They do not heed to the warnings. They do not take the advice. And then when they get burned, they want to come out here saying how horrible these women are. You see, a man must frame his woman. A man must put his woman in a box. You must give her shape. She is like a flowing, raging water, a river. You are the men who put up the dams. You are the construction workers who correct this water and tell it where to go. She is a powerful force of nature, but she is also a destructive force of nature when left to themselves. But when you marry a woman, either according to the system or according to the Bible, without getting the system into your union, you sit in this relationship and many men get complacent. You come from being a red pill man to a blue pill man. There is nothing like pancakes and some heads. That'll make a man lose his mind and become blue pill quicker than any simp in the world. And then these men want you to feel sorry for them. Ask yourself, how many blue pill men you know do not take advice? I know a few. Some of them are my close friends since I was a kid, since we were kids. These men, some of them have came to me in their times of trouble. Some of them have girlfriends. Some of them had wives. They would come to me in their time of trouble because I told them about my work on the MLC, this channel. And they would sit with me in private on a 2-3 hour phone call after I finished working. And in that phone call, I'm coming from my job, I'm tired, but I would sit with my brothers and give them the game. And I would fix their marriages through my advice. I would change their lives. They would find new women and start off on the right foot, because everything with women must start from the get-go, not later on. And when these men would meet new women, these women would tell them, you are one of a kind. I like the way you control things. And they would call me back and say, Mr. Lemba, your advice works. Everything you told me, this woman is throwing back in my face in a positive way. She likes the person I have become. But guess what? These very same blue pill men by nature, the minute they fall in love with a new chick and they start doing blue pill things, I remind them to keep taking the red pill. The first thing they do is start to ignore me. The first thing they do is tell me, I don't see it that way. Those are the key words of a simp. I don't see it that way. Here's another key word of a simp. At the end of the day is another keywords of simps. At the end of the day, I don't see it that way. This is how I look at it. Man, look, because they're about to tell you how they disagree with you, but by using those words is their best way to be respectful to you and tell you stop annoying me. Because you see, they are already in love. They are already head first. And coming from a brother like me, one of the most balanced red pill brothers you're gonna find, who don't teach you to run away from women, who teaches you ways to protect yourself legally and still be able to have a life, these brothers don't want to hear a man like me. These brothers do not want to listen to what I have to say. Now here is the crazy part. These are the same men who came to me, who came to you, who listened to your videos when they were in their time of trouble. But now that a new chick may cook them a meal, a chick may clip their toenails, scratch their backs, give them heads, not argue with them much, because of this new little event that is going on in their lives. They have forgotten the red pill. They have regurgitated, they have vomited the red pill out of their systems. And they have become the beta male simp, the cuck, the mangina. They have become her footstool. See, this is sad, but I don't feel sorry for them. You deserve exactly what you get if you are a man like this. You deserve exactly what you are going to get if you are in the process, because you were foolish enough to believe that women do not change their attitudes. When you hear men tell you that they feel like they can trust their girls, their woman, more than they can trust their homeboys, more than they can trust their brothers, this is a man who is blue pill to the nth degree. A man who does not understand the woman you see before you today, at this very moment, may not be the woman you see before you in 2 hours. So what am I saying? Coming from a man who teaches brothers, if you wish to build with a woman, here's the women to avoid, and here's the women to do it with. And this is how you go about it to protect yourself, even from this gynocentric system, legally speaking, of course. I am telling you that a woman cannot be trusted. I am telling you, protect yourself. Put yourself in a position where you're not affected by alimony if you're going to get married legally. Put yourself in a position where you do not lose your assets, because though they belong to you, they don't directly belong to you. There are many loopholes out here for us intelligent men. How to protect yourself against crazy child support. How to win many custody battles if you want full custody, as I am a man with many degrees relating to law. There are ways, gentlemen. Or you can do it the good old Hebrew Israelite ibmor way and don't marry these women according to the system. You want to do it right before God? Read your holy text and see how you can do it, because most of these holy texts predates American law. They predate Western European law. They predate Australian law. So there was marriage before those laws. Therefore, marriage exists independently of these modern laws. In my opinion, the only reason a man should get married legally is if your wife is coming from a different country, as this is the best way to get her over here. And the only reason why you should be bringing a woman from a different country over is, 1, she is a physical virgin. 2, she has the qualities you are looking for. 3, you have prepared all the Mr. Lemba legal ways to protect yourself, so just in case she chooses to bounce, she's in a 100% losing situation. Now, there are ways to do this, and I will break them down in future videos. But men deserve what they get because they don't protect themselves. As I just said, marrying a woman legally, the 3 reasons I just gave you guys are the only reason why you should do it. She's a physical virgin. She has the characteristics you're looking for. And you have prepared all the legal things you need in order to keep this woman in check. Otherwise, don't do it. These men, I don't feel sorry for, because these men don't listen. We see these men every day. They are simps. They are manginas. They are our pastors, our imams, our rabbis, our elders. They are our school teachers, our bosses in the workplace. They are everywhere. A bunch of simps. Can't hold you guys any longer. Leave your comment and all your red pill feedbacks in the comment section. Mr. Lemba out.